Zoomi's prayers, the last flower. The earth laughs and flowers, and then there is a weeping. 'Tis right to grieve, to attempt to retrieve a wilted life. It's so curious, we resist tears and behave very well in the hardest hours of grief. But then someone makes us a friendly sign behind a window, or we notice that a flower that only yesterday was in bud has suddenly blossomed, or a letter slips from a drawer and everything collapses. We have danced in the sun wearing wild flowers in our hair, strung in fragrance and in radiance. There was a garden in which to walk and an immensity in which to dream. What more to ask of life, even to its final fading flower? At our feet a few flowers, and above the stars. In this moment one is ready to die, also one is ready to live. In our life were weeds, and these were but our unloved flowers. Flowers did not ask to be flowers, and I had not asked to be me. But at a given time, we had a shutting off feeling that we had done all we were supposed to do, our last flower. Betimes we were the gladdest thing under the sun, betimes we're not. Yet is there a promise of a fragrant garden where you are, and I in the midst of it. Came by a cloud of colored butterflies, flowers on their way to you. We knew a bank whereon the wild thyme blows, and where the nodding violet grows, all blossomed for its own joy. If someone loves a flower of which just one exists among 7,000,000 stars, it is enough to make him happy, looking to the stars and saying to himself, "My flower is up there somewhere." Fragile as they are, the violets in the mountains have broken the rocks, and we, the tablets, broke, but reformed to the finger of God, we found again our way. For one such flower descended from the stars, and among us wilted unto death. Love spoke in the flowering of your life. Truth required thorns. Who will grieve the rest of us who fall, the blues, the violets, and other hues? He upon the cross did so, thrust into a rock, yet sprung up truth and love, the everlasting garden. Real beauty is in the fragility of our petals, and you have made us so. Petal by petal all fell to the ground, and then are raised up. Our feelings bleed out in perfumes of worship, requested, commanded, honored. Your angels cared for flowers and watched o'er us from the parapet of heaven, singing, "Quite contraries, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells, all in a perfect row. All the flowers, all the colors, forget-me-nots and hollyhocks, all for me and you, all for me and you." Shower our heads with flowers, anoint our feet with tears. Youthful years now disappeared, and blooms of passion timid. We seek the chalice of your life, and all within it poured out for us. We wake, lie still enough to hear a petal drop from the vase of flowers, and sometimes wake to wish there were someone to hear our falling. The falling was an altogether thing. We nodded like flowers to grant forgiveness to each other. Yet flowers have not power to this do. Only the innocent one who came to us, you do. One touch of your nature makes the whole world kin. Sir, the year growing ancient, not yet on summer's death, nor on the birth of trembling winter, we begin our bowing down, as always shall have been. You bowed for us, and in the spring all came out. came out, came out. Amen.